The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. Right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They give the Mixon
oh, man.
And he gets it to the 34.
Good run. Good
for
run.
the first.
I sold out on the pass.
5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said,
and you got it. Shit. That's a good play. That's a good play.
Chicago. CD
Yeah,
Lamb.
that's damn. That boy good.
Touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has, the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line.
What we got to do, offense? Okay.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd
That's
and
a good
4.
start.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall.
Ooh, that was a good tackle.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay. Okay.
Not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that.
Establish the run.
For a set of downs.
45-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes.
I see you. I see you. I see you, boy.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Built for this, you say?
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
Oh,
plotting
no.
for this drive,
You built for that, too.
okay, what are we going to
Okay,
do?
you...
You don't go away from what you
Damn.
did before because that worked.
Boy, built for that, too. I see you mixing.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one good for 33 and a first.
When they came
Great
into this game
mixing,
saying it
huh?
was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Respectively.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Damn, that boy coming with it at the run, too.
Spot to make the play.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Protect.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's what we do. Let's see that. Let's see that.
It wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a
Let's see that.
jailbreak.
Let's see that,
It
dude.
wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do
It's
that,
his
he
versus
was hit and
us
it forced an
now.
incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, good. Ooh, that was a good hit. He caught me late, too. He caught me late.
They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
A 3-yard
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
27. Tackled at the 25-yard line.
25,
That's a gain
boy.
of 3.
25.
Now 3rd and 5.
Seven, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Let 17 be
The Bears
17
bring out
right
an
quick.
extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right.
Ah man, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
So he just tossed it away.
That's some good coverage, man.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Ooh, I see you.
This is picked up by the defense. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the
Whoa,
play stand,
who was that?
and they'll take that.
A lethal weapon.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh my God, his defense, man.
Scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh my God.
Took a shot.
Wow.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his
Damn,
footwork just looked
17.
off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They give him 10 that time as he was
Good
able
job,
to get away from the
17.
pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Forced out to his left.
Good coverage, man. Good coverage. Good
No matter what
coverage.
the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them.
Whoa,
Just
what
think
the
about
fuck?
every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk
I ain't
about
pressed that
guys,
hard
if they weren't
enough.
playing
What the
football,
fuck?
they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Come
Listen,
on,
now
bro.
no kick from 50 plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all
Oh,
academy,
come on now.
positions, not
That's
just soccer
99,
players.
bro. That's
These guys
99.
expect themselves to be great as well.
99 over.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy.
Come
You do
on,
that against
man.
this
That's
defense,
99.
they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Good hit, good hit.
Taken in out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Do your job outside, outside. Do your job.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, yes, sir.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Good
That's a
job,
drive
boy.
killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And that'll hurt the
cool,
average
that's
a
cool,
bit as
that's
this
cool.
time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they
play.
do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at
Good
the
job.
29-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
At least it ain't third.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
Oh, damn.
He'll be dropped at the
That ball
25 after a gain of 6.
ugly.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to...
And he will take this one for a touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation, because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw.
99, yes sir.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And it's a huge
Face mask, come on, face mask.
all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah,
Toward
good
the end
coverage.
zone, but
Because
that's
the man
gonna
is on.
wind up incomplete.
Man was man. No way that he should be doing that to us.
Right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Ooh, good pressure, good pressure, good pressure.
Sheldon Rankins abruptly
Okay,
ends
you can
that
show
play
up.
with a
That was
sack.
good pressure.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the
Good
ground.
pressure, good pressure.
He's going to go down again. Jannard Avery able to record
We better
his
make this
5th
damn
sack
field
of the
goal.
season. Now a timeout coming here defensively.
It's 43. We better make this, bro.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This a 43.
Oh my gosh, why is he lagging?
I don't think this will even. Nope, it doesn't
Oh,
even
so
get there.
what the
Well
fuck,
short,
bro?
and this score
You
will
gotta be
stay
kidding
right
me.
where it is. So it's a rare 2-miss ball game for him now. Normally one of the more dependable guys you're going to find around.
Badly.
Very unlike him. One of the better kickers in the NFL. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically or mechanically. He's just having one of those games.
What the fuck, dog? That's 10 points.
They'll throw now on the final play.
That sucks. That's
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
special team, dog.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So
it does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing on first down is Allen. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
We're going to try.
Throwing again. Allen. Flushed out right.
We had it earlier.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen again. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Right back to him on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now Allen. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That is first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Goal to go.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And
Good coverage, zone.
gets him back at the 14.
Good zone.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Another try after the first down sack.
Oh, come on, bro. Man cover.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make
Exactly
the
what I do
catch,
it to him, 'cause
take
he
the
was a
hit,
tight end.
and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now on 3rd and goal. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 and the 11.
Never make this fucking
They're
field
able to
goal.
hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. The kick by Bass is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Big I got your back.
Here's 2nd and 8. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
That's Mixon. That's Mixon.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Mixon. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, he might run it. He might. No, he
From
might.
the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Good tackle.
He'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ooh, just a little slow.
If he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered elsewhere to no avail.
They got to get to the drive alive on 3rd down.
Man, boy.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Come on, sir.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The ball carried by
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Is actually going to throw it here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the home team here, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7 and 4. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for the Bears, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4 and 7 now in the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I wasn't ready. Look, homeboy standing. Look at homeboy standing, bro. My boy, what you doing? Just boy. That boy left you. That boy let that boy stand. Look, look at this. Bro, where you going? 55. Oh, 55. Where is you going? This man gone. Cause number 3 is gone. Look at the car right here. Look at the car right here. It's a chase now. Nah, boy, I'm gone. What the heck? Damn, shit, a ranking, which is a problem. Damn. Once again, damn, Andre Harris is missing field goals. play. Play you some cash, man. Look at the coverage on the outside. Ooh, he did it. Because open, I knew it. Outside. But this is what pocket made him go left. Looking at 88. Stuck on 88. Blue. He sees this. Let me see. Boy, come play with you. That was me too. Great play by 10 too with the shot. Five-yard ball, good shit, 5 yards. Yep, cause we was jamming. Yes, sir. Get a piece of them. 5 yard, yes, sir. Where he started at? Over there at 20. You cannot come to 5 yard right there. Oh, beautiful. 4 yards. Yes, sir. Yeah, one. And the boy monster. He's thinking I ain't trying to get beat. They're more saying, I don't care about the deep route. I'm going right here. Josh Allen knows that. Easy picking, very small play call right here. That's not a lot of separation. You just say it's coming, you know it.